Hi. Okay, so I got your files. You have this one, we've got this one, and this is your source file, this is your artwork file, so white, gray, and black. And you have these three line work files. First thing I see is that the line work is not separated from the background, so let's do that first. You're gonna need to go to Window, Channels. Then this window is gonna come up. You're gonna put your mouse on top of this area. Let me try to make it a little bigger here. Okay. Alright, so we've got these channels, right? Put your mouse on this part, not over here, not over there, but in this part, and press Command on your Mac keyboard. See how when I press Command, there's a little square that is next to the hand where your mouse is. So click one time, and what just happened is it's selecting all of the white area. Now I want you to go to your Layers window, and if it's not open, just go to Window, Layers to find it. It's check marked there. And we need to see how it says background and locked. We need to get rid of that. So I just want you to double click anywhere on the layer, and it says make a new layer, okay. So we just need to get rid of that lock that's there. Now that we're on this layer, I want you to press delete on your keyboard. So go to your keyboard and find delete on the upper right. Press that, and you just deleted the white. Now let's deselect. So select, deselect. And I want you to just save that. So File, Save. I'm going to say OK. So you're going to do the same thing with these two. I'm not going to demo it because I just did it in here, but you're doing the same thing. And you're going to need to double click this so that it's not locked anymore. And the same thing, double click that and say OK. And then you can go in here, press Command, click. It's going to select the white. You need to go to this layer, press delete, and you're getting the line work. Okay, so now that we've removed the white of the paper from this, and we are just only left with the line work. Now we need to take this and copy and paste it into your source files, right? So let's, in order to, I can get rid of this channels box now. We need to copy and paste this in. So select all, which is Command A. That selects everything on this layer. Edit, copy, Command C. And let's start with the white one. And I just need to paste now. So edit, paste, Command V. That's how you get one file into the other. Select all, copy, and paste. When I paste, it creates a layer, a new layer. Every time I paste in Photoshop, it creates a new layer. That's a rule. If I paste again, edit, paste, I get another layer. I'm going to use the Move tool, which is here. I'm going to take this layer and we're going to drag it out. So now you have two, which is handy for whatever collaging that you want to do. So if I'm on this layer, I can move that one, and if I select that layer, I can move that one. Okay, let's talk about how to change the color of the line work. So what happened if I paste, edit, paste, I've got black line on gray, but if I go to the black background, if I paste, edit, paste, I can't see it, right? Because it's black on black. So what we're going to do is we're going to select all of the pixels that are on this layer, and then we're going to fill it with a new color. So to select all of the pixels on this layer, you need to put, is similar to what we did with the channels. We need to put our mouse on top of this is called, I think it's, let's see what this is actually called. This is called the thumbnail, okay? So this is the eyeball to show or hide your layer, hide or show. This is the thumbnail, and this is the title, the name of the layer. If I double click on this, words, I can call this giraffe, okay? So I don't want to double click here because that's just going to change the words. I don't want to click there because that's going to hide or show. I want to put my mouse here on the thumbnail, press Command, hold Command down, then you should have a hand with a box next to it, and click one time, just one click, and we selected all of the layers that are on, all of the pixels that are on this layer. And because we removed the background, the only pixels on this layer are the line work. Now that it's selected, I'm going to show you the easy way. We're going to edit, fill, and then we want to fill with white. So you can just go to Contents and let's just pick white from there, and we'll say OK. That's the easy way without the shortcuts, and I'm not going to talk about the shortcut keys because I feel like that's just going to get confusing. So we need to deselect now to get rid of this selection. So we're going to go to Select, Deselect, which is also Command D. And now you have this layer. It was once black, and now it is white. If you want to, now you need to start collaging. So it's good you have more than one drawing. Let's take this one. We're going to select all, edit, copy, and let's go to the black one just for fun, and I'm going to paste. Actually, let's go to the gray one. Paste. Okay, I have one layer 2 and layer 1, right? So now you need to start thinking about the actual designing. You can do a lot of things in your design. Think about the negative space, think about scale, and really visit the part of the assignment that talks about design elements, because that is what it's going to be graded on. There's a few things you can do. You can make duplications, so let's right-click on the layer, and you can say duplicate the layer, and we'll say OK. Now I have a copy. I'm going to take the move tool and move it. You can make as many copies as you want. If you press Command J, as in jog or jack-o'-lantern, Command J copies and pastes all in one key command. So now I have a lot of these spaces. Let's talk about resizing. Edit, free transform, which is also Command T. This allows you to resize. I'm going to go from the corner and I can resize this one. At the end I have to press this or press Enter to commit to your change. Remember, so I'm just doing Command T, I'm changing the size, I can move it around, I have to press Enter, and remember which layer you're on. Whatever layer you're on, that's what it's going to do the things to only that layer, so you have to always know what layer is selected. Command T, let's go to this corner, we can rotate it. That's another thing you can do. Let's edit, transform, flip vertical, and flip horizontal. This is going to flip let's try the giraffe. Say I want the giraffe to be looking the other way. Edit, transform, flip horizontal. And I can hide these to see what happened. Edit, transform, flip vertical. Okay, so now you have a lot of information. You need to go back to your source, to your line art, and we need to remove this background, copy that, paste it in here, make duplications, resizing, rotating, and changing the color. Again, changing color is putting my mouse here, Command, click, makes the selection, edit, fill, and then I could change it to black or white. Say I want, and then we need to deselect. Select, deselect. You can go up here to opacity and you can change the opacity. That's another fun thing you can do. So all of these layers, they all have this opacity that you can change it. So think about your focal point, think about value, darks and lights when you're designing. It's like a collage, and now this is the fun part. You get to make a fun collage. So if I have a black line that's black, I take the opacity down. Now it's gray. All right, so I'm going to leave you there. Try that. Let me know if it works. Let me know if you have any questions, problems, whatever. Always save, file, save, Command S. Save like every 5 minutes, just Command S. See this little star asterisk? That means it hasn't been saved recently. If I do Command S, the little star is gone. It's been saved.